Hello PG, and thank you so much for joining this amazing workshop. And you are the owner of Live Designer. It's a public speaking amazing platform, and I would like to have certain questions about your company and how would you think about this amazing life journey about the public speaking, because it's industry which is it's a segment which is not at all restricted to the any particular industry. Everyone want such amazing confidence to speak confidently without right. So
Yes,
I would like
yes.
to know how you come up with this great idea and some good achievements of yours about this.
Yeah, I'll basically tell that my life transformed
Okay.
because of public speaking.
Okay.
So, I was a teacher in a school.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I mean, whenever there was a function,
Okay.
nobody would want to come center stage, and be shot by the people in the audience.
Okay. Okay.
So I was very fond of challenging myself with new
Okay.
things.
Mhm.
So I took it up, and luckily I was a hit.
Okay.
Like, I mean, the first time I compared, I got a lot of compliments, and people said you should go ahead. So in fact, they motivated me so much that I started calling my husband for my functions, where he would sit and criticize me. So the first year he said, you made 3 errors in your pronunciation.
Okay.
I said, okay, fine. In spite of working so hard and trying to get, you're only finding faults with me. Next year I called him.
Instead of appreciating doing something great, you're telling me the fault. Okay.
But then that motivated me.
All right.
So I said, this time I'm not going to give him a single chance to criticize me.
Okay.
So the next time he came, he said, at 2 places there was slip of the tongue. The third year, I never told him that there's an annual day.
Okay.
But then I became more and more refined.
Okay.
I started enjoying it, and then I started coming up with new things in public speaking. I, in fact, gave a vote of thanks by singing songs.
Okay.
So that was the first time ever somebody gave vote of thanks with using the Hindi songs,
Okay.
and it got over very fast. So people were
Okay.
pretty happy.
Okay.
So give them small content but sweet content,
Sure,
and it was taken in such a lovely manner that people just wanted me to come again and again.
Okay.
So that motivated me,
Alright.
and it brought about a lot of changes in me as
So
well.
that's how you come up with the live designer.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So life designing was something that came by accident. When I realized that as a teacher, I'm not giving my best to the students.
Okay.
Something is lacking, kuch na kuch baki hai. So what is it that the children need from me apart from my technical skills? And that's when I realized that emotional skills, life skills are something that is very important, which is not being provided in the normal curriculum.
That's right.
And I thought of devising a workshop, and I had conducted my first workshop at Datta Mandir with just 10 students, and for 2 days. And I think I charged them just 100 rupees.
Okay.
And I was so happy that in that 2 days, the kind of transformation I saw in them, I really felt great about it.
Okay.
And I said, this is something that I should be taking forward.
Oh.
I created my own module without knowing that there is a training industry.
Okay.
So I created it with a lot of activities, and a lot of changes happen in children. Parents start appreciating. And I said, this is something new. So I brought this forward, and then, okay, ये तो शौक के लिए किया था.
Okay.
And then I stopped because
So,
ज़रूरत नहीं था.
so this means it's being started with some hobby, or
Yes.
it's not like you have been started this just for business point of view,
No,
right?
no.
It's something you thought that this can be need of the industry also, right?
Exactly.
Because public speaking is a thing that every industry, everyone, not only industry, if you go in the schools nowadays, schools in Mumbai, metros, the competition is very high.
Correct.
Right, everyone, in schools, the seminars and all, a lot of things where kids are participating in the
Correct.
school. The communication part is very,
Important.
It's very important, very crucial. And the public speaking is the high-time communication only.
Yeah.
Right? You are communicating your ideas, you are communicating the thought process, what is in your mind to your public, without stopping, without realizing that you are also not feeling good, but I'm the best, and whatever I'm serving you, it means whatever you are feeling, but still you are convincing to them.
Correct.
That's all I would like to say this.
Dr. Meghna, I would like
Menka,
to,
yeah.
Menka,
Yeah.
I'd like to correct it,
Yeah.
saying that I didn't start with public speaking
That's
module.
right, yeah.
I started with a personal transformation module,
Okay.
and it was named as Myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I thought is the basis or the edifice for growth and evolvement is understanding your own self. कहा जाता है कि अगर आपने अपने आप पे काबू पाया तो आप पूरे जहां पे काबू पा सकते हो.
That's right. अभी मैंने yesterday I read one message that millions of likes are not enough if you're not liking yourself.
Exactly.
Right?
You
So
pointed it
what's
right.
the point that you are getting tons of like on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, but you are self-depressed?
Yes.
Right? So what's the point of all these likes if you whatever you are?
Yeah.
Accept yourself and move ahead. Right? So like yourself, then then only it matters others like or not.
Exactly.
And if you're liking yourself, it doesn't matter if people liking you or not liking you.
Correct.
That's right, yeah.
That's what I do. I make people fall in love with themselves.
Okay, alright.
And that's how my company's name I kept as Management Me,
Okay.
Insights for a Lifetime.
Okay, alright. And ma'am, please share some, good review, good success stories about
Okay.
your work and how the clients feel about you and what they tell you about.
I must say that I have been blessed in abundance by a lot of love and
Awesome.
respect.
Great
So
job.
after having been a teacher for a few years,
Okay.
I became the vice principal of the school as well.
So in which school you are?
I was from Vivek Vidyalaya,
Okay.
and I just took VRS this July
Okay.
to pursue my passion
Okay.
of personal transformation.
That's awesome. This is something spiritual. This is something inspirational.
Yes, yes.
You are from this background. You are from the teacher, but now you have a corporate client. So what's it? It's really amazing.
Yeah. So it's personal transformation, not only my personal transformation of my clients as well.
Okay.
So it was in 2009 that in 2007 I did my first workshop,
Okay.
and I said, "ठीक है, चलता है." I did not know anything about marketing, and I just felt happy that they were good. And then you get into your routine, your comfort zone. So I went into that. In 2009, one of my students, Master Alok Verma,
Okay.
he's a superb man. You can just Google him and you will find him in the field of food stylist and food blogging. He's a food blogger as well, and one of the greatest person I have ever known.
Okay.
He's a doctor.
Okay. He's a doctor. Oh my God.
He's a doctor, but he's practicing food photography, food styling, etc.
Okay.
He told me, "Ma'am, I'm missing you after 10th standard. आपका PD lectures सुनने को नहीं मिलता है, so why don't you do it separately?" And I started with his insistence, and he would bring the people together, and whatever they wanted when they went to college. So I started providing, and I started my first workshop in 2009. Today I have completed 191 workshops.
Awesome. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah.
So it just went by word of mouth. Then I started researching more on what students need and how they can excel. I came into dermatographics. Then I did my psychometric assessments, and I became a psychometrician myself.
Wow. Good
So
achievements. Yeah.
I went to personal coaching, into career counseling, in relationship counseling, and I'm a certified life coach, a counselor, and a psychotherapist.
Awesome.
So-
Great achievements. Yeah.
This field of life designing gives me an opportunity to extend my own personality and to help people actualize their dreams.
That's right. And
So-
nowadays the people are, struggling a lot with the 9 to 5 jobs.
Exactly.
At least, especially if I'll say about the Mumbai city or the metro cities,
Yeah.
they want to do something else also in their life, but they are so much, struggling
Confined.
with the confined, and they wanted to do but not able to do because they're stuck. Right,
Exactly.
and this, so the opportunity of your industry, the live designing, is so tremendous that
Yes.
everybody needs somehow this kind of thing, that how they can wake up, how they can move towards their own goals.
Yes.
Right, so thank you so much, Biji, for joining.
Welcome.
And
It's always
thank
a
you.
pleasure.
All right, thank you so much.
God bless.